Well, welcome to another edition of Shelton City Council Looking Ahead with City Manager Mark Ziegler. And Mark, on Tuesday night, you have a study session with your council. Several items on the agenda, but the big one is the protocol manual for the city council. Lots of little changes, and the big item on that is you're going to have to fill a council seat, correct?
That's right. Yeah, recently, Councilmember Schmidt announced his resignation from the council, effective April 10th. So we have some work to do prior to his departure and to fill that seat. Part of the work with the protocol manual, and this is really an annual process where we open up the protocol manual again, and it's the guiding document for the council. So it contains, procedures, the rules of the council, guidance information as far as, the revised codes of Washington that provide for the establishment of the city and the council manager role of government, guidance on how council meetings are conducted, rules of procedure there. And so when we had our retreat last Monday, we kind of cracked this open in earnest and reviewed the protocol manual. There weren't many changes to make, but there's a few things that the council has made me aware of. So I provided some edits that we'll review on the 9th, and hopefully have some direction from them moving forward to essentially just make the manual more clear for all the council and staff.
So in appointment, there's specific guidelines, I guess, that you have to follow, and you have to appoint in 90 days. And you can't really tell me what the process is going to be because that's a council decision, correct?
Yeah, exactly right. So per RCW, the council is able to appoint somebody to fill the vacancy essentially through that term of the existing individual. But the process is really up to the council on how that's going to happen. We went through this back in 2020, I believe. One time the council developed an application process, reviewed the applications, went through an interview process, and selected an individual for that term. Our protocol manual outlines that as well to follow in this instance. So that's where we're going to go from there. It's just the timeline and meeting schedule that we'll try to refine on the 9th. Whether we're going to keep it on Tuesdays or have special meetings on another day of the week that may accommodate some of the business that we have to pick up already. We have the ability to utilize maybe one of our study sessions, particularly later in April or May to conduct the business. We can't conduct business at the study session, but obviously this is a special meeting. So we're hoping to have some more guidance on Tuesday. Essentially a timeline when these applications will be released to the public for submittal to the city. We'll advertise these through local media as well as city website. Those will be due back at the city at a agreed upon deadline. Right. We give the council the opportunity to review those applications and further vet those individuals to move on to an interview process. The council will develop with the assistance of staff some interview questions. So we'll schedule meetings for an upcoming special meeting, and then the council will deliberate and appoint as a individual to fill that seat. And like I said, they fill that term well into 2025, essentially into 25. It'd probably be sometime close to the end of November after that general election, early November.
And this process is supposed to be public, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. The council's allowed to go into executive session to discuss the qualifications of the applicants, but the deliberations and action are taken in the public.
Okay, you're going to begin that process on Tuesday during your study session. So we'll look forward to that. And you can attend in person Tuesday night, 6 o'clock in the courtroom at Civic Center. You can also watch on the YouTube channel or check out the Zoom link if you would prefer that way as well. So thanks, Mark.